The uncle living in your building who drives an old Maruti. His son got admission in the USA, RS 5 million straight in cash. Your dad's colleague who wears simple shirts every day. He has 2 houses on rent. Every month a 60,000 comes in. But the one posting photos in front of a Fortuner on Instagram hasn't had a job for 3 months, drowning in debt. Welcome to the real world where the richest people are the quietest, the calmest. Look, friend, today I am going to tell you things that an Italian political thinker wrote 500 years ago. His name was Niccolò Machiavelli. He wrote a book called The Prince. In that book, he explained how to gain real power, how to protect it, and most importantly, how to hide it. And the same principles still work today. In the next few minutes, I will tell you 9 rules based on Machiavelli's thinking. But in the Indian context today, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. These are real strategies that quietly help you become wealthy. So listen carefully, because each rule can change your life. So let's start with the first rule. Rule number 1. Invisibility is your biggest weapon. That is, staying invisible is your greatest weapon. Look, friend, you have 150 people seeing your WhatsApp status, right? Out of them, how many actually want you to succeed? 20, 30, maybe 50. The remaining 100 secretly want you to fail. I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. This is human nature. This is human instinct. Jealousy, envy, these things are natural. That's why the day you do something big, whether you get a new job, start a business, or make an investment, the first thing to do is keep your mouth shut. Machiavelli wrote 500 years ago that people judge not with hands, but with eyes. That means most people don't see the real thing. They see only the external display. So let them see what they want to see. Now look at some of India's richest people. You must have heard the name Ratan Tata, chairman of the Tata Group, a company worth over $100 billion, but look at his lifestyle. He didn't have a fancy Lamborghini. He had simple cars. His house in Mumbai is there, but it's not a huge palace. He lived a very simple life. Azim Premji, the founder of Wipro, owner of billions, travels economy class at the airport, drives old cars. Narayan Murthy, co-founder of Infosys, never flaunted his wealth. These people understand that real power lies in concealment, not display. When you put your success in front of everyone, 3 things happen. First, people get jealous. Second, people start asking you for money. Third, people try to copy your strategies or stop you. So the practical step? If your salary increases, don't immediately upgrade your lifestyle. Stay the same for at least 6 months. Get a promotion. Don't buy a new car. Keep driving the old one. Bonus comes. Don't flex a Goa trip on social media. Every time you flex, you make 10 enemies. And this is not only in India. It's the same worldwide. Warren Buffett, one of America's most successful investors, owner of billions, still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. Eats breakfast at McDonald's, no display. So remember, the fewer people know about you, the safer you are. Poor people buy attention. Rich people buy privacy. That was the first rule. But wait, invisibility alone isn't enough. Because if you just stay hidden and your money sits in the bank, you will still lose. Why? Because every year, inflation quietly eats 6-7% of your savings. That's why rule number 2, deploy your money. Don't let it rot. That is, put your money to work. Don't let it decay. Look, friend, money lying useless in a bank account is like a soldier with no mission. It gradually weakens. It runs away. Inflation eats it daily. So every rupee you save, put it somewhere that grows with time. I won't give you a boring financial lecture because, honestly, most Indians don't have enough extra money to make big investments. But whatever little they have, what to do with it? I'll tell you. Simple rule, 20-60. Save 20% of your income, invest 20%, and live on 60%. If you earn $30,000 a month, save $6,000, invest $6,000, run your house with $18,000. Initially, it will feel difficult, but gradually it becomes a habit. Where to invest? The simplest and safest way is SIP, Systematic Investment Plan. What happens is every month, automatically, $5,000 or $7,000 comes out of your account and goes into stocks. Apps like Grow, Zerodha, or even PhonePe have options. Just start. By 2030, compound interest will show its magic. And if you are afraid of stocks, put it in PPF, Public Provident Fund or RD, recurring deposit. Do something, but don't keep it in a bank savings account where interest is 3 to 4%, while inflation is 7%. That means you are actually losing money. Machiavelli said in his time that fortune favors those who take bold steps. Back then, in Florence, Italy, traders sent their ships across the Mediterranean Sea for spices and goods. They knew half the ships might sink, but those returning would bring enough profit to cover all losses. The same concept applies to investments today. Don't put all eggs in one basket. Diversify, i.e., invest in different places. The goal is not to accumulate money, the goal is to deploy your money. Poor people hold cash and watch it fade. Rich people rotate it and watch it multiply. But remember, slowly ads start generating income. Invest in stocks for dividends. Rent out land in your village. are highly skilled. Surgeons, senior developers, elite consultants. They are not loud online. They are respected because their skill creates leverage. Machiavelli said it clearly. It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. In modern terms, it is better to be valuable than popular. Popularity